When you live here in Oklahoma, it's often easy to take for granted our Western heritage and our agricultural roots. But what we see as commonplace, for others is a true treat, even a vacation spot. Today, we focus on agritourism, one of the fastest growing segments of tourism across the U.S., and an industry that provides enormous potential for rural Oklahoma as a revenue source. We begin by heading to the Rockin LH Asparagus Farm near Stidham, Oklahoma. Here's our Jessica Lowe.
From 40 acres of asparagus to 40 acres of food, fun, and entertainment. That's the transition that Lee and Sharon Henry's Rockin LH Asparagus Farm has made in recent years. Today, their 40 acres just east of the small town of Stidham near Lake Eufaula is designed to give visitors the cowboy experience, minus the roughing it.
We've got a full bed and breakfast. We're going to build the second one that's been just super. We've had some of our customers tell us that it's really an elite bed and breakfast. It's called the Stagecoach Inn. And then from there you can come in and visit us at the Big River Emporium and sample all the products that we've been making for 22 years now. And we add some and we take some away, so some people come back over and over, so they get to taste the new along with the other.
Those products have been the farm's stock and trade for more than 2 decades, ever since the Henrys discovered they could grow far more fresh asparagus than they could sell at farmers markets. Now they have a full gourmet line carried by 3,000 retailers across the nation and a booming business in Oklahoma, catering to those wanting a taste of the Old West.
So now then we cater to a lot of bus tours, which cater to family reunions, weddings, anything with over 25 people. And we have 3 working chuck wagons over there, and we serve them a chuck wagon meal right off the back of the wagons, and then we have a big pavilion that they get to eat under. From there they go down and get to spend about an hour listening to great Western swing music made by retired gentlemen that are members of, most of them are members of the Western Swing Hall of Fame, so they just play for fun now.
The direction that Lee and Sharon have taken falls into the category of what is being called agro-tourism, providing an on-farm experience for those that don't live near a farm, while giving folks like the Henrys a way to keep their land.
I bet you that there's not very many 40-acre farms around that people can make a living on anymore. It's very difficult. Row cropping is just almost impossible.
So now Henry relies on his wholesale market, his retail sales through the web, and his on-farm events. Diversification that keeps the Rockin LH Asparagus Farms healthy and viable through the years.
I don't believe there's a farm that I could walk on that I couldn't figure out a way for that owner to diversify it, to create a little bit more income. Maybe it would only be during Christmas, maybe it'd only be during the 4th of July or something like that, but there's no end to what a guy with an imagination can do with 40 acres of land.
And there is one more dynamic to agritourism that Henry has astutely recognized. To attract people out to the country, more is better.
They're really small, aren't they?
That's why he teamed with neighbors Mike and Donna Hefner and the Hefner Kiwi Farm.
Mike and Donna has done basically what I've done. They have a great little place there, and they make kiwi jelly and the whole 9 miles. Well, they can spend about 4 hours here and with the musical shows and the whole thing, and then they go over at Mike and Donna's to the Kiwi Farm, and they can spend an hour or so over there.
He has great eating over there, and now he's got great music. So usually they'll go over there and they'll eat a real good meal and they'll listen to some music, so they're all feeling good. They load on a bus and they come by here and buy a bunch of kiwis. So